Welcome to a special presentation today with the team from AmaWaterways, one of the best river cruise lines out there, exploring many rivers around the world. And on behalf of your travel advisor and your travel expert, we want to thank you for taking the time to join us today for this very special engagement and presentation. My name is Drew Daly. I'm going to be your facilitator during the presentation today. So a couple of things. If you have any questions whatsoever about all of the great itineraries or products that you hear from our guests that I'm about to introduce, please make sure to reach out to your travel advisor for any questions, because they are the true expert that understands the AmaWaterways product and will do their best to make sure that you not only get to experience one of the great rivers of the world, but you have an amazing value proposition and a great deal, because they have an exclusive deal that they want to tell you about. So make sure to reach out to them following this special presentation today. Now it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce our good friend and the VP of Sales of AmaWaterways, Alex Pinello. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Drew. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very special Returning to the Rivers webinar. We are so excited to be able to spend part of our day with you today, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you some very special hosts from AmaWaterways, starting with the heart and soul of our company, our co-founder and executive vice president, Christine Karst. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Alex. Hello, everyone.
Of course, yours truly, Alex Pinello, as Drew mentioned. We also have Diane Horan, the Director of Strategic Partner Networks. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Alex. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
And we have Jessica Benitez, Manager of Strategic Partner Networks. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, everyone.
Plus a couple very special guests that will be introduced shortly, but now I will gladly turn it over to Christine.
Well, thank you very much again, Alex. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Well, first, I would like to say something because I truly believe in it. Dreaming and planning a vacation gives you the same mental boost as actually taking a vacation. And this is what it's all about. And this is what our organization, the World Travel Holding, is about, our travel partners. And it gives me so much pleasure to introduce now Debbie Fiorino, the Chief Operating Officer of the World Travel Holding, with so many wonderful, wonderful advisors. But for us, most importantly, it is our godmother-to-be of our newest ship, the beautiful AmaSiena, and this ship will start cruising the Rhine River next year in 2021. Now, Debbie, I have known you for so many, many years, and I know you are admired by your organization, by all your travel advisors, for your great heart, always beautiful smile, your sense of humor, your hard work, and everything what you do for your own organization, but also for the entire travel industry. Debbie, we are so proud and honored to welcome you as our incoming godmother. And the AmaSiena is well under construction. Will be a sister ship of my ship, the Ama Christina. Both will be christened, or Christina was christened in Lahnstein on the Rhine, so will the Siena be. And now, Debbie, please take it from here. And thanks again for having us.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Christine. Thank you, Ama, everyone on this call. It goes beyond business relationship, it's personal. We're really truly friends and family, and I'm the one who's honored to have been asked. And you mentioned in the beginning, dreaming and planning a trip is definitely as much for the soul as taking the trip, and dreaming and planning about being a godmother is as much about it when I'm going to actually be a godmother. So I just thank you guys so much. Ama is so important to me, and I'm just overjoyed and humbled to take this honor.
Thank you, Debbie. And so here we have the AmaSiena. It will cruise especially the Rhine River through 4 countries, going from Holland with Amsterdam to Cologne in Germany, many ports in Germany, such as Koblenz, Rudesheim. We will then go from there through the beautiful Rhine Valley with all the castles. She has so many stories, the history of the castles, the vineyards, and then from there we cruise towards Strasbourg. That's now coming into France. And then from there we go to Basel in Switzerland. And that is also a wonderful city because it is in the 3-country corner between Germany, Switzerland, and France. You fly a long, long time over to Europe. 7-night cruising might be way too short, so it is always wonderful to combine the cruise with a pre or post land program. In this case, we offer you a Switzerland land program, Zurich, Lucerne, or even Lake Como, our new program in 2021. And most of all, I'm so proud that our cruise managers, the heart and soul, and our brand ambassador, when you are on board with us, will be with you, our guests, from the beginning to the end, not just on the cruise, but while you are coming on our pre or post extension, if you wish, because it is very important that you feel at home, away from your home, the very, very best way. And we want to make it the most enjoyable, magical, and memorable vacation for all of you.
Christine, thank you so much. And now you know part of the reason why we are special, and with Christine as one of our leaders. But for those of you who are joining us that have not been on a river, this image will really bring it to life for you. You know, if you think of the quote that oceans can take you up to the edge of a country, but only the rivers can take you through them. When you look at this vision of these beautiful ships meandering down the river in the Rhine Gorge, you can truly appreciate why river cruising has become so popular. And if you go to the next slide, Alex, I just wanted to point out that with AmaWaterways, when you're selecting a river cruise company, we are very special. We really, truly are a family. And Debbie now, when she becomes our godmother, will become a part of our family. But of course, we've always been family with World Travel Holdings as well. And so we are family in all sense of the word, that our leadership, Christine, of course, our heart and soul, she's been responsible for building the guest experience on board. Rudy Schreiner, who has been coined the pioneer of modern day river cruising, is actually an architect and builds our ships. And that's why they're so special, so innovative, and won so many awards. And then we have Gary Murphy, who brings a wealth of background from his fathers when they ran a land touring company to the touring aspect of river cruising. So we basically have it all. And so our leadership, they work 24/7 tirelessly to make sure when we're creating your river cruise experience for you, it will be second to none, and it will lead you to the most unforgettable memories of your lifetime. And Jessica's going to tell you now about our ships and see how we've grown.
Yes, so you can see here all of our ships, and we at AmaWaterways, we grow at a slow and steady pace. And this has actually been more helpful than ever now, because all of the ships of AmaWaterways are all paid in full. We have no debt. And here's a quote from Rudy, the godfather of river cruising, and he says, "All AmaWaterways owned vessels are paid for. Even this year's new build AmaSiena, with AmaLucia set to arrive in 2021, the last 10 ships were paid for in cash, saving a lot of money besides interest and lots of other fees we pay as we go. There is no debt on any of our ships. I can sleep at night." And that's what we love about Rudy. And the great thing about AmaWaterways is that, you know, all of our owners, they come from a European mindset, and we take a slow and steady pace, so we grow with all paying cash. So it's wonderful to have, and we have prepared for situations such as this. And we continue to build. We still have the new ships coming. And then we have the Berlitz. So the Berlitz guide rates, they come on the Secret Shoppers, 324 river cruise ships they rated. And AmaChristina, AmaViola, and AmaStella got the top 3 spots out of 320 ships. And we got the top 10 spots overall. So we are very proud about the Berlitz guide.
And thank you so much, Jessica. And of course, we are the first US-based river cruise line that has started cruising on the European rivers again. Now, unfortunately, not for our guests from North America, and this is due to the travel ban that the European countries still have due to COVID-19 with the US. However, we have started to cruise with our German-speaking guests. And those are guests from Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Holland, and Belgium, and some others. And it allows us to put our health and safety protocol that we have created for our guests to put everything into perfection. And of course, we do everything what we need to do in order to keep the environment safe. That means our crew members, they will have to wear face coverings all the time. Now, our guests will wear face coverings when they go through public areas, the hallways, at the reception desk, into the dining room, into the lounge, to the sun deck. But once you are seated, you can take off your face covering and you can actually enjoy the whole ambience. Of course, every morning we take temperature checks before everyone comes to breakfast. All our staterooms, and they are beautiful staterooms with twin balconies, have their own individual air conditioning. That's the same with the lounge, the dining room, so air does not get recirculated or luggage gets disinfected. That's the same with our bicycles and helmets on board. And so far, we are cruising now for the last 2 months, since July 5, 2020. Everything is very safe. The guests love the cruise experience, and knock on wood, no cases, and we like to continue this way. You see here these plexiglass dividers that we have built in between the different seating areas, which really allow all our guests to enjoy their drinks, the sip and sail, talking to each other without wearing a face mask. And I can really tell you the testimonials, what we get back from our guests, they are so happy to cruise. It doesn't take anything away from the guest experience. And of course, they love to enjoy the fine cuisine on board, the fine wines, local wines, beers, soft drinks that we include with lunch and dinner, the sparkling with buffet breakfast. And there is an additional dining option. And this is our private Riverview dining, where you can also, of course, eat with your loved ones in the privacy of your stateroom, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and of course enjoy the delicious wines while having this gorgeous view to the cities passing by, medieval castles, and so much beauty that connects the rivers and the countries we are going through. So we are very, very proud of this. And we continue to cruise now into November with some wine cruises and some holiday cruises in December. And I mentioned earlier that our brand ambassadors are our cruise managers. And it gives me so much pleasure to introduce you, our cruise manager, Martina Valachova. I have known Martina. Hello, Martina. For the last 6 years, and we were so lucky to cruise with together last year in March, and had a wonderful time. And of course, all the pictures that everyone is seeing here are coming from these great experiences Yeah, Martina, you were born in Slovakia. I know you do a lot of Danube cruises, but you're also cruising the Rhine River in France, in Portugal, the Douro River. So please take it from here. Tell us what you love the most about the experience. And I know you want to give us a virtual cruise showing the beautiful Rhine River and what our guests can expect in the future.
Thank you so much, and hello everyone from Canary Islands, and thank you so much for this wonderful and inspiring presentation. When I saw these images, I immediately had joy in my heart because it brings back so many beautiful memories. And as you can see, we at AmaWaterways, we love traditions because we use every opportunity to use costumes and to celebrate. And it shows on every cruise because it's just so much fun. And today I'm even super excited because I'm gonna talk about my favorite river, which is the Father Rhine, as we proudly call this majestic river. And it is a very special river because if you are like me and you like to have it all on your vacation, you're gonna fall in love with this itinerary because we will visit 4 different countries. So that means you will have to learn good morning in 4 different languages. And not only that, you will have so many opportunities for shopping, exploring, history. There are also many possibilities for tasting, for example, wonderful guided bike tours, hikes. So whatever you like, you will simply find it on this itinerary. And the River Rhine is special in Germany and also in the other countries. It starts in Switzerland, very high in Swiss Alps, and then it flows towards north to Amsterdam, towards basically the North Sea. And today we will be sailing upstream. We will be actually starting in Amsterdam and we will go and move slowly forward. And I would definitely suggest to each of you to include pre-cruise land package with AmaWaterways and spend with us extra days in Amsterdam, which is the capital of the Netherlands. And this is the best way to start your cruise. You will have enough time to get over jet lag, meet some of your fellow travelers, and explore more of this amazing city on guided walking tour, and even see some windmills, which I love so much. And not only that, what is also wonderful, your cruise manager will be there the entire time. So he or she will be assisting you with whatever needs you will have. And another thing is great that in Amsterdam, we stay right in the heart of the city. So all the facilities are basically around you. So you can easily explore on your own to see some museums or have a lovely dinner or lunch outside. Some of the favorite, most known museums, or my favorite, is, for example, Rijksmuseum, a Dutch national museum, which is dedicated to art and history. But no matter which museum you decide to visit, I really suggest that you buy your tickets already online because sometimes they get to easily sell out. Well, from our hotel, which will be not far away from the ship, which will be docked in the heart of the city as well, our beautiful 2 nights, we will move to our ship where we will meet our crew, you will meet the rest of the travelers, and you will have enough time to unpack and explore the ship, which is so amazing. It takes some while to find all those beautiful corners like libraries where you can read a book and so on, top deck where you can pop into the pool. So the first day will be very relaxing for you, and we will have our wonderful welcome cocktail. So the captain will talk, and it will be very nice dinner for us. And the next day in the morning, we will take you on a wonderful canal cruise in a local boat through the heart of the city, and you can admire the unique architecture. As you can see on the image, it's spectacular. And afternoon, we will leave Amsterdam and sail the famous Dutch waterways, which are really amazing to see, and we will be sailing towards Germany. And this is going to be the longest sailing stretch, and we will be sailing the entire afternoon in the night and also the next day in the morning, so you can have some extra beauty sleep, or perhaps take a massage on board, or you can join our wellness host and you can do some yoga while we are sailing, or pleasant stretching before you will have breakfast. So it's definitely gonna be beautiful morning still, and afternoon we will arrive to Cologne, and Cologne is the 4th largest city in Germany, and our included tour takes you through the heart of the city, which has 2,000 years old history, and you will also visit the famous cathedral, which took more than 600 years to build. And for every walking tour on the cruise, we will offer different paces. So we will have the regular pace, we will have also the gentle pace, which is perfect for those who are having walking restrictions, or perhaps you just want to walk slower because you want to take pictures. And wherever possible, we also offer active walking paces, which are more like walk and talk. So definitely a lot of choices every time. And we can also take you in Cologne for the wonderful tasting of Porsche Beer, which will be served with traditional Reibenkuchen, which is kind of like a potato pancake made of shredded potatoes, and it is served with delicious applesauce. And not only that, you can also join the bike tour, because we offer lovely bike tours. They are always guided, so no matter if there is even a little traffic or in nature, there are always guides who will be guiding you and make sure that everything is all right. And then the next day, we will be sailing through the Magic Rhine Gorge. And this is something absolutely incredible. This is the highlight of the cruise always, because that's the most romantic part of the river. This is a storybook of Germany, or a fairy tale world of legends and robber barons, and there are more than 40 different castles rising some 300 feet above the river level, and it's like 40 miles of open-air museum. So we make it really special on board. All the guests, they gather on the top deck. Some of them will have a glass of wine, some will try some special coffee which we will serve, and it's just going to be so amazing. The 360 degrees view all over you, that is something incredible, with live commentary from your cruise manager. It's a lifetime experience.
And Martina, when we are in Lahnstein, where we will christen the AmaSiena, we will actually have the opportunity to go to a castle, to go inside, right? What a wonderful opportunity for our guests. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we will have, and even later also during the cruise, we will have another opportunity. So this is something amazing, because you will see all those castles, and they are so close that it feels like you can nearly reach them, and then you will visit some of them. So you can see how it was in the past to be in such a castle. You can explore and experience from outside and inside. Afternoon, we will arrive to Rudesheim, and Rudesheim is my favorite city. It is a small, ancient wine-growing town where you can enjoy included wine tasting with us, and this is a very nice experience. Why? Because the winemaker himself, he will take you into the vineyards, and he will explain all about the grapes. He will show you how he grows them. And not only that, of course, you will also get to taste and sample some of the best Rieslings he produces. Or perhaps you may take the famous gondola ride for amazing views of Rudesheim. And for active guests, we also offer a guided hike, which will also take you through the town and then to the vineyard. So you can be always as active as you wish, or you can just do your own thing. You know, our ship is always docked very close to the city center, so you can just walk out of the ship and you can just do your own thing, or perhaps you can take a bike on your own and you can cycle on your own. But we do offer as well here a wonderful guided bike tour with our guides. And after dinner, we offer also evening tours. You may join, for example, the tour to special Siegfried Musical Museum, where you can admire private collection of mechanical musical instruments and music boxes dating back to the 18th century, or you can join us for the Rudesheim coffee tasting. And this is something unique because you will also learn how to prepare it. And don't you worry about drinking coffee in the evening, because they use their local brandy, and there is enough brandy to make you sleep like baby.
Awesome. So I just want to remind everyone, make sure to reach out to your travel advisor for information more on the great experiences. That's just one little glimpse back behind what one of the experiences is like aboard AmaWaterways. So sorry to interrupt, Martina.
No, no problem at all. Just when you think you have seen it all, you visit Heidelberg. And it is one of the most romantic German cities, and we take you inside of the Heidelberg castle, where you can also see the giant 49,000-gallon, yes, you heard well, 49,000-gallon wine cask. And you might think, oh, those noble people in the past, they knew how to party, right? But the truth is that in the past, people would pay their tax with goods. And as this was such a famous and very successful wine-growing region, people would pay their tax with wine. So that means there was a lot of government wine. So that's why this giant cask, and you can see it inside with your guide. But also our active guests love our guided bike tour along the Neckar River. That means that you will be cycling along the beautiful nature. It is very pleasant, and it is a wonderful way also how to spend a day. The guided bike tours are always small, and it is very delightful. And then you will still have time to enjoy a little bit of free time as well. Or, alternatively, you can choose as well the philosopher hike. And philosopher hikes, it takes you on a historic and romantic stretch known as the Philosopher's Path. And it was in the past one of the most favorite spots of great thinkers. And even Mark Twain found inspiration in Heidelberg, and he wrote there his book, A Tramp Abroad, part of it, where he mentioned the beauty of Heidelberg. The next day, we will be actually going to France. So bonjour. The next day, you will be in Strasbourg. And Strasbourg is not just some French city. It is one of the capitals of the European Union, and it is also the capital of the Alsatian region. And that makes it really special. In the past, Strasbourg used to be German, French, then again German, and back and forth like that for a number of times to finally become this perfect, I would say, blend of German efficiency and French enthusiasm, taking the both of the both sides. You will see some of the most important buildings, like European Parliament building, for example, and you will also walk through the historical Petit Plans, which you can see on the image. And this is a beautiful, beautiful fairy tale place. It is a historic part of the city. You can see the half-timbered houses from the 16th century. And Strasbourg is also a very friendly bike city. And of course, we offer there another great bike tour where you can also cycle inside of the city. You can even stay longer in the city, and then you can cycle back. You can walk your bicycle, pop into shops, explore. There are amazing places where you can taste typical Alsatian cuisine, and then you just wash it down with the great Alsatian drinks. And it's just a wonderful place to hang out even on your own. Another beautiful town, which is Riquewihr, but here actually we will stay in Breisach, and that will be our gateway to two different destinations, either Riquewihr, which is in France, and it is the Alsatian region, and it is a very popular choice because for me it is something like a French Disneyland. It is a medieval town which was not destroyed during the World War II, and it looks pretty much the same like hundreds of years ago. And you will see it for yourself when you walk there. You will feel like you're walking inside of the fairy tale. And not only that, it is such a friendly place, and the people are popping out of the shops offering you their goods, what they are baking, so you can sample on the way, and it is a magical place. So Rikweer is definitely beautiful to explore, but we also offer a tour to Freiburg, which is one of the warmest cities in Germany. So you might decide for that option as well, because it is at the corner of the Black Forest, and if the weather is nice, we also have a wonderful hike as well. And this place around the Black Forest is also very popular for sherry growings, so you can taste different goods as well.
Including the Black Forest cake, right?
As a matter of fact, I do have here one.
Oh my God, so delicious, so wonderful. Basel, Switzerland. Wow.
Yeah, that will be the place where we will arrive a little bit later afternoon, and this is already in Switzerland. So basically the entire night we will be kind of sailing at the very borders between Germany, France and Switzerland, and we will be moving, and you know, the ship will be actually at the very border between two different countries. So if you take your cocktail from one side of the ship to the other, you will be smuggling alcohol. So it's also something very unique. But in Basel, our cruise will end. This is our final destination, and this is the time also where we have a farewell cocktail, and it's something special because we introduce the entire crew and the guests. They love to dress up for this evening, so bring some nice dresses for this time, because we will celebrate in the evening. And the next day, some of the guests, they will leave to their next destination, or they will go home, and some of the guests, they will join the cruise manager and another fellow travelers for another exploration, because they will be continuing towards Switzerland. We will go to Lucerne and to Zurich, and they are both amazing cities. You will see the beautiful Rhine Falls, which are right there in front of you. You will feel like you can touch them. We will take you on walking tours. You will explore in Lucerne the most beautiful corners of this magical town, and then you will have plenty of time to do your own thing, like visit museums, just to stroll from the hotel into the heart of the city. And then the final destination will be Zurich. In Zurich, we will spend another beautiful 2 days where you will be able to do another walking tour. We will have there beautiful sightseeing also by bus, and we will also take you to different places, for example, to mountains, the Swiss Alps you can see, or you can just do anything on your own, because our hotel will be right there in the heart of the city. So special and so magical.
So Martina, thank you so much. Cannot wait to go on the next ride together. And Alex, I know you came in here because you have some offers.
Absolutely, Martina. Wow, I feel like I've been on a 7-day cruise in the last 45 minutes. That was absolutely amazing. And you're probably wondering now, how do I book these wonderful cruises? Well, you're in the right place, working with the right partners, with your travel advisor. They have access to the best promotions that we have out in the market, whether it's special discounts, dollars off, air offers. And right now, when you book air with AmaWaterways, we're also providing exclusive transfers, a private transfer. So that's very exciting. We have group offers. Only 5 couples qualifies for a group. Solo travelers can travel, with just a 25% single supplement. Some of our ships in France actually have staterooms designed for the solo travelers as well, and so much more. But your travel advisor will have access to the absolute best deals in the market. So please reach out to them. But we did decide to come up with a special show offer for taking the time to listen to this wonderful presentation. We wanted to give you a wonderful show offer, which will be available for the next 2 weeks. So you will have, regardless of what promotion you're booking into, we will give you an additional $100 off per person. And this savings will be available on any 2021 or 2022 booking, as long as you make that booking and you deposit within the next 2 weeks. So my recommendation, please contact the local travel advisor that invited you to this wonderful webinar, and they were going to take very good care of you.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. What an amazing offer. And I have to say, thank you so much, all you dreamers out there that have joined us today for this amazing presentation, or amazing presentation. I love the passion. And Martina, I think for your, I felt like I was on the river and experiencing all those great moments, and I can't wait now to go. And I'm sure a lot of comments are coming through now just about people wanting to get more information. So as Alex said, make sure to reach out to your travel advisor, you know, and certainly as part of World Travel Holdings, we're great partners with AmaWaterways. We have access, your travel advisor has access to special pricing. And you heard it from Alex, an exclusive offer. So it's only 2 weeks. So this is certainly, you've seen it firsthand. There's amazing products, great experiences. But Christine, this was just one river. There's so many out there. I mean, you have Africa, you have Egypt. What are some of the destinations, if you can, I know that we don't have a lot of time for questions, but what are some of the other destinations that you and your brand goes to?
Oh yeah, so here we talked about the Rhine, we offer the Danube, the upper Danube, the lower Danube, going actually to countries like Romania, Bulgaria, Croatia, amazing wine destinations as well, historical places. We offer France with the Rhine River between Lyon and Arles, Lyon the gastronomical capital of Europe, the Seine River, going to World War II beaches, but also Rouen, the capital of the Normandy, seeing Monet's houses and gardens. That's where the French painters really were driving. We go to Bordeaux with all the beautiful chateaus, the fantastic wines in this world, and of course the markets. There is the Douro River in Portugal, the Golden Valley, one of the oldest wine growing areas altogether. And as you know, because you have been there with us, there's also the Mekong River in Vietnam and Cambodia. Just stunningly beautiful culture, but the people, it's so about the people, how polite they are. And the ultimate luxury vacation is certainly Africa. The Chobe River, where the 4 countries of Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and Botswana meet, 1.5 hours away from Victoria Falls. That's our Africa wildlife and safari cruise, surrounded by the most exclusive, beautiful lodges. So yeah, there is a lot to do in the future, right?
There's a lot of options. That's one of the best things. So first of all, thank you for providing, you know, all of our travelers out there with these great product, because cruising brings you to countries, river cruising brings you through the country, and you get to be more culturally immersed with different experiences, staying overnight. These are just a little bit of an resemblance, or today, just to kind of present to you what life is like on board AmaWaterways and in the great destinations. It's so great to be able to see how it's unfolding now with the social distancing and safety protocols. So thank you for being the leaders and the pioneers there. We appreciate that. You know, Debbie, as the newest godmother for AmaWaterways and the AmaSiena, you know, what advice do you have for all of the travel dreamers that are joining us today?
Well, book a trip on AmaWaterways, book a cruise on AmaWaterways for sure. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I think all of us are ready to go. And I know Christine, Alex, Diane, Jessica, and Martina, obviously Ama means love, so we greatly appreciate, and that's your symbol there, a great way of doing this. But for all of you travel dreamers out there, keep dreaming. We can't wait. We want your travel advisor is standing by to help you plan and dream and put you on your next dream vacation. And just make sure to reach out to them to ask about any questions about AmaWaterways, and to more importantly capitalize on that great exclusive deal. So to our friends at AmaWaterways, we love you, we appreciate you, thank you so much. And Debbie, we can't wait to see you be the newest godmother.
Me neither. Thank you.
The bottle is ready. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.